It's week 1 of the 2029 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Dolphins and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off-season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game. And now you lace them up, strap the helmets on.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First, and it results in a first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case. They're seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
To return is Dallas Flowers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Dolphins offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 10, Chiefs nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Flowers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Tight end on the move left. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
3rd down, 3 to go. They bring a tight end in motion left. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, KC.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Mahomes back. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through it.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, KC. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the carry, here's Achane. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. A gain there of 15. First down, Miami.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On first and 10, it's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He runs with it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Mahomes now on 2nd down. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Achane. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Achane. And he will dive into the end zone. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins will open up a 6-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mahomes now to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And the Chiefs are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Chiefs 28, Dolphins 27.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football. Everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. Jaden Daniels, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Michael Penix, 4 touchdown passes. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Breece Hall with a touchdown run. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He got off to a hot start.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Flowers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Returnable from the 17. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. He'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 7-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, KC. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. A run up the middle with Achane. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 5. Moving the tight end right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. A tight end in motion now. Now, H.A. And a short pickup. Down inside the 10. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by H.A. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Flowers now to return it. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And how quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. There's that man again. Another catch.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Patrick to throw. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. One of the tight ends motions right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
That's complete. It's Waddle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Now on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's first down. Now it's Achane. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Looking underneath for Achane. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.